ದಿನಾಂಕ 28/3/2026 ಗಣಿತ ಪರೀಕ್ಷೆಯನ್ನು ಬರೆಯುತ್ತಿರುವಂತಹ ಎಲ್ಲ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಸ್ಥಿತಿಗೆ ಬನ್ನಿ. ಇಂದಿನ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅಭ್ಯಾಸಗಳನ್ನು ಏಕಾಗ್ರಚಿತ್ತದಿಂದ ಶಾಂತ ಮನಸ್ಸಿನಿಂದ ಮಾಡಿ ಮುಗಿಸುವ ನಾಳಿನ ಪರೀಕ್ಷೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ತಯಾರಿ ಮಾಡಲು ಬುದ್ಧಿಶಕ್ತಿಯನ್ನು ಕೊಡಲು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಇಷ್ಟ ದೇವರಿಗೆ ಮತ್ತು ಕುಲದೇವರಿಗೆ ಮತ್ತು ಗುರು ಹಿರಿಯರಿಗೆ ಪ್ರಾರ್ಥನೆಯನ್ನು ಸಲ್ಲಿಸಿ. Hello, hi, my dear students. Myself, Desai sir. I am here today with the last minute revision guide of 3 tough chapters. Many students lost marks in their preparatory. They are Introduction to Trigonometry, some applications of trigonometry, surface areas and volumes. Let us see the blueprint. From Introduction to Trigonometry, you will get 3 questions, one 1 mark question, one 2 mark question, one 3 mark question, totally 6 marks. And some application of trigonometry will get I think only 1 mark question, not this one. Only 1 4 mark question. And surface areas and volumes will get 2 questions, right? 2 questions from 1 mark and 1 question of 5 marks. I am trying to cover tough chapters or tough questions that you face. Let us start with the trigonometry. In this particular flow chart, we will quickly revise Introduction to Trigonometry. Trigonometry is the branch of mathematics which deals with the study of relationship between angles and sides of a right angle triangle. You know that in a right angle triangle, right? So one of the angle will be 90 degree, the side opposite to the 90 degree will be hypotenuse, and base will be adjacent side, and this angle is generally considered as theta, and opposite it will be opposite side. Like this, there are 3 sides here. Totally, these are the relation between these 3 sides. As there are 3 sides, you can have totally 6 trigonometric ratios because there are only 3 sides. Taken any two of them, you can have how many? Maximum 6 ratios. The first trigonometric ratio is sin theta, which is opposite upon hypotenuse, cos theta, adjacent upon hypotenuse, tan theta, opposite upon adjacent. And the remaining 3 ratios are cosec theta, reciprocal of sin theta, which is hypotenuse upon opposite, sec theta, reciprocal of cos theta, which is hypotenuse upon adjacent, cot theta, reciprocal of tan theta, which is adjacent upon opposite. They are reciprocal ratios. So then we studied in this identities, reciprocal relations, right? Tan theta can be written as sin theta upon cos theta. Cot theta will be reciprocal of tan theta, which is cos theta upon sin theta. And similarly, sec theta is the reciprocal relation. Sec theta is equal to 1 by cos theta, cosec theta is equal to 1 by sin theta. And 3 important trigonometric identities you studied, and mastering these 3 is very important. So that is going to help you to answer 3 mark question. First one is sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1, 1 plus tan square theta is equal to sec square theta, 1 plus cot square theta is equal to cosec square theta. If you know only these 3, you cannot efficiently solve the problems. You must know all other forms like we taught you in the classroom. That is 1 minus cos square theta is equal to sin square theta, sin theta is equal to root of 1 minus cos square theta. Then if you take tan square theta to the right, sec square theta minus tan square theta is equal to 1. Right? Sec theta plus tan theta into sec theta minus tan theta is equal to 1. 1 upon sec theta plus tan theta is equal to sec theta minus tan theta. Like this, you must by taking them here and there, you must have other identities also. They are called as the derived identities. 1 plus cot square theta is equal to cosec square theta. Only if you know this much, not sufficient. If you take cot square theta to the right, you will get cosec square theta minus cot square theta, which is equal to 1. Then cosec a square minus b square, using formula cosec theta plus cot theta into cosec theta minus cot theta is equal to 1. 1 upon cosec theta plus cot theta is equal to cosec theta minus cot theta. 1 upon cosec theta minus cot theta is equal to cosec theta plus cot theta. Like this, you must be in a position to have some derived formula, and if they are there in your mind, you can easily solve. Then we studied some standard angles. Sin 0 0, sin 30 1 by 2, sin 45 1 by 2, sin 60 root 3 by 2, root 3 by 2 not printed clearly. Sin 90 is equal to 1, cos 0 is equal to 1, cos 30 is root 3 by 2, cos 45 1 by root 2, there is a misprint here, 1 by root 2, cos 60 is equal to 1, cos 90 is equal to 0, tan 0 is equal to 0, tan 30 is 1 by root 3 not printed clearly. Tan 45 is equal to 1, tan 60 is equal to root 3, tan 90 is equal to infinity. Remaining ratios can be obtained by taking the reciprocals of them. You are already perfect in it. And coming to application problems, very important. Find the missing sides. Generally, you will be given with any two sides here. You can get a third side by using Pythagoras theorem. You have been taught in the classroom. Evaluate values correctly. Whenever standard angle problems are given, I will take definite examples, then you will understand. Prove identities. These identities using right angle triangle, Pythagorean theorem, you learnt already how to prove them in the theory class. Then simplify expressions. If the expressions are given, then you must learn simplification. Application problems, find missing sides, evaluate values, prove identities, simplify expressions. Okay. So let us see. This is a summary of what all you studied, a quick summary, rapid summary, and detailed already we studied in target 40 plus, target 60 plus, right? And even in our theory class also. Okay, let us move on to the directly start the 3 marks questions from model question number 1. Prove that sec a into 1 minus sin a into bracket sec a plus tan a is equal to root of 1 plus cos a into 1 minus cos a is equal to cosec a. Observe here. In such cases, you take LHS first, arrive at a result, then you take RHS, then you can arrive at a result. Then if both LHS and RHS coming same value, then you can solve. This is the way to solve this problem. Let us start with the LHS. You take sec a into bracket 1 minus sin a, sec a plus tan a. You multiply this sec a into 1 minus sin a, sec a into 1 is sec a into sin a, sec a into sin a. Observe here. This sec a can be written as, you know that sec a is reciprocal of sin, you can write it as 1 upon cos a. Cos a. Okay. So, sec a into sin a is present here. Okay. You observe. 1 upon cos a into sin a. Into sin a. What happens? You will get here sin a upon cos a. What is sin a upon cos a is? Sin a upon cos a is, you studied that it is tan a. Therefore, in the solution, directly we have written here tan a. What is sec a into sin a is equal to tan a. Now you got the first expression as sec a minus tan a, sec a plus tan a. Is it not in the form of a minus b into a plus b? Tell me, what is the answer? It will be a square minus b square. A square minus b square. Therefore, it is sec square a minus tan square. What is sec square a minus tan square is 1. Therefore, I told you, if you remember only this much, 1 plus tan square theta is equal to sec square theta. You take this tan square theta to the right, then you remember this one as an identity. Therefore, I told them as derived identities, sec square theta minus tan square theta. Therefore, sec square theta minus tan square theta is equal to 1. Call it as equation number 1. For this, you will get 1.5 marks, my dear students, because totally, what is the marks here? Okay, 3 marks. Let us take RHS. RHS is going as root of 1 plus cos 1 minus cos a. It is in the form of a plus b into a minus b. Again, use a square minus b square, 1 square minus cos square a. Look at here. You know that sin square a plus cos square a. Therefore, I told you to by heart the derived formula. Right? If you take cos square a to the right, what you are left with? You are left with the sin square a is equal to 1 minus cos square A. Therefore, wherever there is 1 minus cos square A, you must learn to put it as sin square A. Root of sin square A is sin A into cosec A. Observe, sin A and cosec A are reciprocal relations because sin A into, what is cosec A is? Cosec A is 1 upon sin A, right? Sin A cancels, you will get the answer 1. Both LHS was also 1, RHS is also 1. Therefore, as LHS is equal to RHS, the answer is correct. For proving the RHS, you will get 3 marks, right? So, one additional question will be given, or question will be given, okay? The problem is like this: sin theta upon 1 minus cos theta plus tan theta upon 1 plus cos theta is equal to cot theta plus sec theta into cosec theta. For 3 marks, let us see how we can solve it. First of all, you take LCM. What is LCM here? 1 minus cos theta into 1 plus cos theta is LCM. And if you take, it is directly written as A minus B into A plus B becomes A square minus B square. You can write this step also by writing 1 minus cos theta. No problem, even if you write directly into 1 plus cos theta, right? A plus B minus B becomes what? A square minus B square. Therefore, you get 1 square minus cos square. 1 minus cos theta is to be multiplied by, that is this 1 minus cos theta should be multiplied by 1 plus cos theta on the top. Like you take LCM in the in an arithmetic, no? Similarly, you have to do 1 plus cos theta into bracket 1. It should be multiplied with 1 minus cos theta. Same thing is written here. Sin theta into 1 plus cos theta, tan theta into 1 minus cos theta. Now remove the bracket, sin theta into 1, sin theta into cos theta, plus tan theta into 1, plus into minus is minus. Observe carefully the sign. Many of you do mistake. Tan theta into cos theta. Observe carefully, what is tan theta into cos theta? You know that tan theta into cos theta. Never get confused. Tan theta into cos theta. So what is tan theta is? Tan theta is sin theta upon cos theta into what? Cos theta, right? Cos theta cancels. Therefore, they have written directly tan theta into cos theta is minus sin theta. Observe, plus sin theta minus sin theta cancels. Now you are left with sin theta into cos theta plus tan theta, right? Now, you in the denominator you have 1 minus cos square theta. What is 1 minus cos square theta is? Sin square theta. Right, I have practiced you in the classroom all these derived formulae, that is sin theta into cos theta plus tan theta upon sin square theta. Divide every term by sin square theta. First term is sin theta into cos theta divided by sin square theta, tan theta, right, upon sin square theta. Observe here, one of the sin theta cancels. What you are left with? Cos theta upon sin theta. What is cos theta upon sin theta is cot theta. Now let us see tan theta. This tan theta upon sin square theta. Tan theta can be written as sin theta, right, upon cos theta, right, into I will write 1 upon sin square theta. 1 upon sin square theta. Observe, one of the sin theta gets what? Cancels, right? Already you got first term as cos theta, and what you are left with here? You are left with 1 upon sin theta into 1 upon cos theta. What is 1 upon cos theta is sec theta, reciprocal of cos theta. What is 1 upon sin theta is cosec theta. Observe. For this step you will get 1 mark. Observe, my dear students. And then for writing for cancellation of sin theta you will get 1 mark. And finally, for doing this work, to get sec theta into cosec theta is equal to RHS, you will get 1 mark. Like this, you can easily score 3 marks, provided you are perfect with all identities, all reciprocal relations we discussed in the theory class. Next, model question number 2, question number 32, 3 marks question. Therefore, I am taking only tough questions here. Easy questions you already solved, you know. Prove that root of 1 plus sin A, 1 minus sin A is equal to sec A plus tan A. Let me take the first part of it, or we will take later. See, whenever you are given it like this, first of all, you have to try to eliminate this root. Therefore, you multiply and divide by 1 plus sin A, 1 plus sin A. Is there any mistake? 1 plus sin A, 1 plus sin A cancels. It is 1. It is called as arrangement skill. 1 plus sin A upon 1 minus sin A. Observe numerator. 1 plus sin A into 1 plus sin A is 1 plus sin A whole square. Observe here, a minus b into a plus b, 1 minus sin a, 1 plus sin a. Is it not a square minus b square, my dear students? Then when you get a square minus b square, you will get that is 1 square minus sin square theta. Right? What is 1 square minus sin square a is? 1 minus sin square a is cos square a. Therefore, in the next step, they have written it as cos square a. Got the idea? Now, you can write it as numerator is also perfect square, denominator is also perfect square. Observe, is it not 1 plus sin a upon cos a the whole square? Isn't it? Is it not a by b the whole square? What is a by b the whole square is? A by b. Because the denominator is also cos square a, can I write it as 1 plus sin a upon cos a whole square? Root and root cancels. You are left with 1 plus sin a upon cos a. Divide every term by cos a. 1 by cos a, sin a upon cos a. 1 by cos a is sec a, sin a upon cos a is tan a. Is it not easy, my dear students? Observe, for doing this work, you will get half mark. Then for simplification, you will get 1 mark. For writing this step, taking the square root, you will get half mark. Then dividing, separating them, you will get half mark. Finally, you will get half mark. For every step, there will be marks. Therefore, I am telling you, my dear students, don't skip the steps. Write as many steps as possible. Even you can include such steps also, which I have discussed outside this particular thing. Got it now? Okay. Let us move on to the next question, or question. LHS is cosec A minus sin A, tan A plus cot A. We have to prove that cot A into cosec A, isn't it? Cot A into cosec A. Here it is. Okay. Let us solve. See, cosec A can be written as, whenever things are given like this, better you express them in sin and cos. Cosec not printed clearly. Cosec A 1 upon sin A, sin A. Tan A can be written as sin A upon cos A. Cot A can be written as cos A upon sin A. For doing this, you will get how many marks? 1 marks. Observe. Then you take LCM. 1 sin A into 1, 1 into sin A. What do you get here? 1 square is 1 minus sin square A upon LCM is sin A. Here also you take cos A into what? Cos A into sin A. Sin A into what? Sin A into cos A. What do you get? Sin square A, sin A into sin A, sin square A plus cos square A. Right? For writing this step, you will get 1 marks out of 3, my dear students. And you know that sin square A plus cos square A is equal to 1. And 1 minus sin square, already you know that it is cos square A. Right? Same cos square A, they have written as cos A upon sin A. Are you getting me? That is cos square A. This cos A and 1 of the cos A gets cancelled. Therefore, cos A upon sin A is left here. 1 upon sin A is left here. What is cos A upon sin A? You must have good practice. Cot A. 1 upon sin A is cosec A. Very easy. For writing the last step, you will get half mark, my dear students. I hope you understood how the marks are distributed. Many students do not keep this in your mind. You just go on doing the things, mistakes. That mistake you don't do. That is what you have to learn here. Okay. This is very easy question, my dear students. Model question number 3. They are asked on standard angles. If you remember, the angles are sufficient. First of all, 2 cos 60 degree. What? In the take LHS. Alright. And cos 60 degree. What is cos 60 degree? 1 by 2. Tan 45 degree. 1. Substitute the value. Very easy question, my dear students. Root 3. What is cosec 60? 2 by root 3. Root 3 into sec 30 is 2 by root 3. And 2 into cos 60 is 1 by 2. Then cot 45 is 1. Cancel the term. Wherever you can cancel it, 2 cancels here. And root 3 cancels here. Root 3 cancels here. 2 cancels here. What are left in the numerator? 1 plus 1 minus 2. In the denominator, 2 plus 1 plus 1. 1 plus 1 is a 2. 2 minus 2 is 0. Therefore, the value is 0. If you write this much, you can get full marks, my dear students. I hope you understood. Very easy questions. Or one choice is given for this. Cos cube theta plus sin cube theta upon cos theta plus sin theta plus cos cube theta minus sin cube theta upon cos theta minus sin theta. You have to prove that this is equal to 2. What they have done here? They have done the grouping here, cos cube theta, right? Now, you have to use the formula. What is a cube plus b cube formula? A cube plus b cube formula. I told you to be perfect in it. Will be equal to a will be equal to A plus B into A square, right, plus B square minus AB. You studied in 9th standard. We are applying here. That is trigonometry. Trigonometry is application. First thing, A cube plus B cube. A is cos theta, B is sin theta. A plus B is cos theta plus sin theta. A square, cos square theta, B square plus sin square theta minus AB. AB is cos theta into sin theta upon cos theta plus sin theta is retained as it is. Plus, here again, what is A cube minus B cube is equal to, remember the formula. This formula you must know. You remember A minus B into A square plus B square plus AB. Okay. Here it will be minus AB, here it will be plus AB. Observe. Again you are writing it as A is cos theta minus sin theta. A square is cos square theta plus B square is sin square theta plus cos theta into sin theta upon cos theta minus theta. Observe here, this particular cos square theta plus sin square theta, whole thing becomes what? Can be written as 1. Here also cos square theta plus sin square theta can be written as 1. Right? In the next step, I think they have written it as 1. Observe, they have written it as 1. And you are left with cos theta plus sin theta, 1 minus cos theta into sin theta, cos theta minus sin theta, 1 plus cos theta into sin theta. Is that clear? Okay, you can observe now. Cos theta plus tan theta, cos theta plus tan theta cancels here. Cos theta minus sin theta, cos theta minus sin theta cancels here. What you are left with? 1 minus cos theta into sin theta plus 1 plus cos theta into sin theta. Okay, remove the bracket. One, you can observe here, remove the brackets because there is a addition here. Minus cos theta into sin theta plus cos theta into sin theta cancels. 1 plus 1 becomes 2. Therefore, LHS is equal to RHS, which is equal to 1 by 2. Are you getting me? Look at here. What was our LHS? Our answer is equal to 2. We got 2 and the answer is correct. So, this is how you can solve the problem. Let us move on to the model question number 4. Prove that sin A plus cosec A whole square plus cos A plus sec A whole square is equal to 7 plus tan square A plus cot square A. Easy question, my dear students. First of all, use the formula A plus B whole square. You have to apply correctly. Many of you are not applying formula correctly. It will be what? That is A square plus B square plus 2AB. What is A minus B whole square is? A minus B whole square is A minus B whole square is A square plus B square minus 2AB. We are using this formula here. Sin A is A plus B whole square, sin square A plus cosec square A plus 2 sin A into cosec A plus cos square A plus sec square A plus 2 cos A into sec A. You know that sin A and cosec A are reciprocal. Therefore, you can write them as 1. Similarly, cos A into sec A are reciprocal. So, you can write them as 1. Observe, you can write sin square A, observe here, plus cos square A. What is sin square A plus cos square A becomes what? 1. That 1 we have written here. Means sin square A has gone, cos square A has gone. Are you getting me? Then what you are left with? Cosec square A can be written as 1 plus cot square A. Sec square A can be written as 1 plus tan square A, because final answer we have to keep it in what? Tan and cot. Now you can observe. Right? They have written here cosec A, sin A cancels. Here also cosec cancels. So you can even directly write it. Now go on counting the numbers. 1 plus 1, 2. 2 plus 2, 4. 4 plus 1, 5. 5 plus 2, 7. 7. You are left with the tan square A plus cot square A. That will be RHS. For writing the first step, you will get 1 mark. For this 1 mark. And for this work, half mark. Totally you will get how many marks? That is 3 marks. Okay, my dear students. Or you are given with very easy question. Tan 60 root 3, cot 60 1 by root 3 plus sec 60 is 2. 2 into sin 90 is 1 minus 1 upon cos square 45. Cos 45 is 1 by root 2 whole square. Root 3. Observe. Denominator root 3 goes to numerator. Then you get what? Denominator of denominator goes to numerator. Therefore, you get in the numerator root 3 whole square, because it becomes root 3 into root 3. What is root 3 into root 3 is? Root 3 whole square. For substitution of this, you will get 1 mark. Then you write, for writing this, observe 1 by root 2, 1 by root 2, denominator 1 by root 2 goes to numerator, 1 by root 2 square becomes 1 upon 1 by 2. This denominator 2 goes to numerator. For writing this, you will get 1 mark. See how easy the questions are. Root 3 square is 3 plus 1 minus 2. 4 minus 2 is 2. If you write the answer 2, you will get full marks, my dear students. Then we will see some 2 mark questions from the chapter. Generally, one in the figure, find the value of tan P and cos R. Very important. Observe, when you take angle as this, tan P, this will become what? Opposite. This will become what? Adjacent. Hypotenuse will be hypotenuse. What is tan P is opposite. Opposite means what? Opposite is, for the side opposite to P will be 5 centimeter and adjacent will be 12. Therefore, answer is 5 by 12. For this, you will get 1 mark. And many of you do mistake here. When you are asked to get R, I will rub this. So when I write R, observe here. When you are take angle R, this will become what? Opposite. This will become opposite. This will become adjacent. Then cos R will be, what is the answer? Adjacent upon hypotenuse, 5 upon 13. Many of you did mistake in preparatory, even in such a simple questions. Carefully learn. Many students do this mistake. When you take angle R, side opposite will be opposite. When you take angle P, side opposite will be opposite. Hypotenuse will be common. And other will be adjacent. If you keep that in your mind, it will be okay. And model question number 1, another question appeared, 22nd question for 2 marks. Model question number, I think it is 2. See, sin A is equal to 3 by 5. Then find the value of tan A. Sin A is equal to 3 by 5. What is 3 by 5? Sin A is opposite. A is opposite. Opposite is 3. Are you getting me? Then what is hypotenuse? Hypotenuse will be 5. One side is missing. Then you can use a Pythagoras theorem. What is Pythagoras theorem? In a right angle triangle, square on the hypotenuse is equal to sum of the squares on the other 2 sides. What is hypotenuse square is? AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. AC is 5 square. AB square, put it as it is. BC square will be 3 square. You get 25. Take 3 square 9 to the left. 25 minus 9 is 16. AB square is 16. AB will be root of 16 will be 4. Then you will get 4. Adjacent becomes 4. Now you are asked to get a tan A. For this you will get a half mark. For getting 4 you will get half mark. For writing tan A will be, where is A? Observe carefully. A is here. Which one will be opposite? This one will be opposite. 3 by opposite upon adjacent. That is BC upon AB gives you 3 by 4. Half marks. Many of you did the mistake even in such a simple questions. Don't repeat it in the annual exam. Okay. Move on to the next model question number 3. In the figure, write the value of sec B and cot A. Figure is given. Sec B will be here. When you take a B, this becomes what? Opposite. And this one will be hypotenuse. There is no change. When this becomes opposite, this becomes what? This becomes adjacent. You are asked to get what? Sec B. Sec B. Sec B. What is the formula? Hypotenuse upon adjacent. 13 upon 5. Similarly, cot A. Observe here. Cot A. When you take A, what will be opposite now? Opposite changes now. Means BC becomes what? Opposite. And this one will be adjacent. What is cot A? Cot A is adjacent upon opposite. Which will be what? 12 by 5. Adjacent upon opposite, 12 by 5. For each you will get 1 mark. Definite question, my dear students. In the figure, move on to the last question paper, question number 23. In the figure, if the measure of hypotenuse is twice the opposite side of angle alpha, twice opposite side means 2BC, then find the value of cos alpha. Given that AC is equal to, right, hypotenuse is 2 times BC. That is AC is equal to 2 times BC. If you write this, you will get half marks. And what you are asked to get? Find the value of cos alpha. You can take first of all sin alpha. What is sin alpha is equal to? Sin alpha is equal to opposite upon hypotenuse. What is opposite is BC upon BC. Then BC gets cancelled. Very interesting. You will get 1 by 2. For what angle of the sine you get 1 by 2? For 30 degree. Therefore, sin alpha is equal to sin 30 degree. If you eliminate sine, you will get alpha is equal to what? 30 degree. For this, you will get a half mark. When alpha becomes 30 degree, you can easily get a cos alpha. What is a cos 30 degree is equal to root 3 by 2. For that, you will get half marks. Interesting, tricky question, my dear students. Read question carefully, then you solve. Don't make any hurry-burry things. Okay. Multiple choice questions. If a cot A is equal to 3 tan A, then find the angle A. Find the angle A. Observe here. What you get here? What you are given with cot A is equal to 3 tan A. Do you agree with me? You can write cot A as 1 by tan A. Do you agree with me? Because the cot A is the reciprocal of tan A. Now you do one thing. Take a 3 to the left, tan A to the right, you get what? 1 by 3 is equal to what? Tan square A. Take square root. 1 upon root 3 is equal to tan A. Interesting, tricky question, my dear students. For what angle of the tan you get? For what angle of the tan you get 1 by root 3? Yes, tan 30 degree. Therefore, A should be equal to 30 degree. Our answer is D. Interesting, tricky question, my dear students. Solve it. Model question number 2, we'll see the question. The correct relation among the following is tan square theta is equal to sec square theta minus 1. Is it correct? No. Tan square theta is equal to sec square theta minus 1. First one is wrong. Sin theta is equal to 1 upon sec theta wrong, because sin theta is equal to 1 upon cosec theta. Cot theta is equal to sin theta upon cos theta is wrong. When 3 are wrong, fourth one should be correct. Logically, sin square theta is equal to 1 minus cos square theta. Correct answer, you will get 1 mark. 1 mark question number 15, model question number 3. Sin A plus sin square is equal to 1. Then find the value of cos square A plus cos raised to 4A. Interesting question. See, first of all, you take the expression sin A plus sin square is equal to 1. Take a sin square A to the right. You know that 1 minus sin square is cos square A. If you square it on both sides, you get what? Sin square A, cos square A square will be cos raised to 4A. Substituting sin A and sin square A values in equation number 1. Okay, what is sin A value, sin square A value? What is sin A is equal to? Observe here. What is sin A is equal to? Sin square A is equal to cos square A, means sin A will be equal to what? Cos square A. Are you getting me? And sin square A will be equal to what? Sin square A will be equal to what? Cos raised to 4A. Therefore, you can take the first relation, equation 1. Sin A you are writing cos square A. Sin square A is equal to getting cos raised to 4A. That is also equal to 1. For this, you will get half mark. Interesting, tricky question, my dear students. Not very easy. Read it again. And if you feel that I am fast, you can rewind it and again see it. Okay, fine. Last question number on this one. What is the value of tan A plus into cot A minus cos A into sec A? Very simple question. Tan A is equal to cot A can be written as 1 by tan A minus cos A into sec A can be written as 1 by cos A cancels, tan A cancels, 1 minus 1 will be 0. Very easy question, my dear students. Right, that's all in this. With this, we will move on to the next topic, that is application of trigonometry. Intentionally, I have not done anything because it is just extension of the same thing. Application of trigonometry. Application of trigonometry will get only one question of 4 marks. This is chapter is application of trigonometry. See, there is no much theory in it. Only application is there, right? Trigonometry. See, in application of trigonometry, there are only 2 angles. Suppose that this is an eye of the observer. Suppose that there is an object above, there is an object below, and this particular line is called as the line of sight, right? This is called as horizontal line. This is called as line of sight. The angle between horizontal line and line of the sight, when the object is above the observer, then it is called as angle of elevation. What it is called as? Angle of elevation. Only two things here. When the object is below the observer, then he will see here, and this angle made by horizontal line, this is called as horizontal line, and line of sight. The angle between horizontal line and the line of the sight when the object is below the observer is called as angle of depression. In application of trigonometry, there is nothing to learn. Only you have to learn to read the statements and try to analyze or draw the relevant diagram. Sometimes they will give diagram, sometimes they will not give the diagram. Right? Then you have to apply the same trigonometric identities you studied. So let us start quickly solving this particular problem. Okay. Read the question. A lighthouse. Learn how to read. A lighthouse. AB. Observe where is AB in the diagram? Here is AB. Of height 10 root 3. This is lighthouse. Of height 10 root 3 meter stands vertically on a seashore. A tower CE. What this CE is? CE is a tower. Observe in the figure. A tower CE and a ship F. F is a ship. See the diagram. F are standing 30 meter and 10 meter away from the foot of the tower. Means this BC will be 30 meter and BF will be 10 meter. The angle of elevation of the top of the tower from the top of the lighthouse. The lighthouse is here, is a 30 degree. Means this angle is 30 degree. Find the height of the tower. What you are asked to find out? Look at here. What you are asked to find out, you have to note down. What you are given, you have to note down. You have to find out what? Height of the tower. Height of the tower. What is the height of the tower here? CE. Analyze the question. And distance between the top of the tower and the lighthouse. Top of the tower and lighthouse. I will write the question mark here. You have to find AE. Also find the angle of depression. This angle is asked. These are the three things asked here. Let us see the solution of it. I think you understood the analysis. Right. The length of the lighthouse is 10 root 3 meter. We'll quickly. The distance between foot of the lighthouse to the foot of the tower is BC. This BC is 30. Just now I told you. The distance between foot of the lighthouse to the ship, this BF is 10 meter. BF is 10 meter. BC, this BC is 30 meter. And height of the tower C is asked. CE is asked. And distance between the top of the lighthouse and this is asked. A is asked. And angle of depression is asked. Observe the question mark. You start. In right angle triangle ADE. AD, when this is 30 meter, what will be this? This will also be 30 meter because they are parallel. Tan 30 is equal to opposite upon adjacent. DE upon AD. What is AD length is? 30 meter. What is tan 30 is 1 by root 3. Therefore, D becomes what? 30 root 3 meter. Now, rationalize the denominator. What you get here? Multiply and divide by root 3 and root 3. What do you get here? You will get 30 root 3. They have directly written it. Divided by, right? Root 3 into root 3. What is root 3 into root 3 is? Root 3 into root 3 is 30 root 3 upon root 3 into root 3 is 3. 3 ones are 3 tens are. Therefore, the answer is 10 root 3 meter. You got a DE as 10 root 3 meter. Where is DE? I am sorry. Yes, this is a DE as 10 root 3. Height of the tower CE is equal to DE plus CD. D is AB is parallel to DC, then what is the length of CD will be 10 root 3. This will be 10 root 3 plus 10 root 3, sorry. 10 root 3 plus 10 root 3 becomes what? 20 root 3 meter. Therefore, you got the height of the tower as 30 root 3. We'll move on to the next. You are asked to find out this AE. In a triangle ADE, what is cos 30 is equal to adjacent cos 30. This one is adjacent. This one is hypotenuse. We are interested in finding this now. Therefore, I have taken cos 30. Cos 30 is equal to adjacent is already 30 meters and you don't know hypotenuse. Cos 30 is equal to 30 upon AE. What is cos 30? Root 3 by 2, 30 upon E, right? You cross multiply, you get what? 2 into 30, 60 upon root 3. Observe, 60 upon root 3. Many of you do not rationalize the denominator. What is the rationalization factor? You studied in 9th standard. 60 root 3 divided by root 3 into root 3 is 3. 3 ones are 3 2s are. Answer will be 20 root 3. Therefore, this hypotenuse E comes out to be 20 root 3. For this, you will get 1 mark. And lastly, distance between the top of the lighthouse, this BF is to be obtained. Okay, BF is to be obtained. The angle of depression, angle DAF. This one is DAF, and AFB is equal to theta. Can you tell me why? Because these two are parallel lines, they are alternate angles. Therefore, this one will be theta. Okay. Now you can take in a triangle ABF, what is tan theta is equal to opposite upon hypotenuse. Opposite is 10 root 3, hypotenuse is 10. You will get 10 cancels, right? Tan theta is equal to root 3. For what angle of the tan you get root 3? Tan 60. Therefore, theta is equal to 60. You will get all 4 marks. I hope you understood the analysis, my dear students. If you find faster, rewind it and again watch it. Let us move on to the model question number 2 of the application of trigonometry. A tower and a building stand vertically on a level ground. A tower and a building. From the foot of the tower, the angle of elevation to a window of the building, which is 20 meter above. Observe, this is 20 meter above. DE will be window. This is window. This AB will be the tower. Are you getting me? Okay. Read and draw the diagram. The angle of elevation to a window of the building, which is 20 meter above. Sometimes they will not give you diagram. You have to draw it. Above the ground is 30 degree. This angle of elevation of the top of the window will be, this angle will be 30 degree they have given. From the same window, the height of the angle of elevation of the top of the tower is 60 degree, right? Parallel lines here, let it cut at EF. And this angle from this point, this is the height of the tower. This angle of elevation is 60 degree they have given. From the top of the building, this is the building, CD is the building. From the top of the building, the angle of depression of the foot of the tower, angle of depression you can observe here. If this is the horizontal line, then this angle of depression will be how much? 45 degree. Are you getting me? Angle of 45 degree. Find the distance between the tower and the building. Distance between the tower and the building. This distance, question mark, AD. Find the height of the building. Where is the building? This is the building. This is question mark. CD you have to find out. The height of the building and distance between the top of the building and the foot of the tower. Top of the building and foot of the tower means this AC you have to find out. So these are the things. Now we'll start the analysis. Again, I have taken the same diagram here. In the diagram, height of the building is CD, height of the tower is AB, right? That ED is equal to AF is equal to 20. When this is 20, this will also be 20 meter because they are parallel lines. AD is equal to EF. AD is equal to EF. This is asked. And AB is equal to, where is AB? Yes, AB is equal to AF plus FB. In right angle triangle ADE, observe, ADE, this right angle triangle, can you observe here? This right angle triangle. Okay, this right angle triangle. Can you observe this right angle triangle? Okay, this right angle triangle ADE, what you can get is tan 30 degree is equal to opposite upon adjacent. Opposite is ED, adjacent is AD. ED length you know 20 meter. Tan 30 you know 1 by root 3. You can easily get AD. AD is equal to 20 root 3 meter. One problem is solved. 20 root 3 meter. This question mark goes. And then automatically EF will be how much? The EF will also be 20 root 3. Next, distance between the building and the tower, AD will be 20 root 3. For this you will get 1 mark, half mark for using the proper ratio. Then in triangle ADC, observe this triangle ADC. What is tan 45? Opposite upon adjacent. What is opposite is? Opposite is AD upon adjacent is CD. Are you getting me? Tan 45 is 1. 20 root 3 is equal to CD. CD is equal to 20 root 3. Yes. Another problem is solved. Height of the building is 20 root 3. For this half marks, using trigonometric ratio half mark. For writing this half mark, observe for every step there will be marks. If you skip the step, you lose the marks. Next one is in a triangle BFE. Where is the triangle BFE? Yes, BFE. This triangle already you have this one as 20 root 3. 20 root 3. You take tan 60, right? Tan 60 is equal to BF upon FE. BF upon FE. Tan 60 is root 3 and AD is equal to EF. AD is 20 root 3 already we got, as this is a parallel, therefore EF will be equal to 20 root 3. Therefore BF is equal to, you take a 20 root 3 to the left, root 3 into root 3 becomes 3, 23 is a 60 meter. For this you will get a half mark. Height of the tower AB is equal to EF plus FB or BF. BF is same as FB. And EF you already got it as 20. Just now you got this BF is equal to or FB is equal to 60. 60 plus that is 60 plus 20 becomes centimeter. Then in triangle ADC, where is ADC? ADC. Okay. Sin 45 degree is equal to this distance is AC distance is another question mark asked. Okay. Here you can take this time sin 45 degree is AD opposite upon hypotenuse. This is we want. That is AD upon AC. AD is 20 root 3. Sin 45 is 1 by root 2 AC. And cross multiply will get AC is equal to 20 into root 3 into root 2. Root 3 into root 2 is 20 root 6. The distance of the top of the building from the foot of the tower is 20 root 6, my dear students. And if you have got a good practice, and you can easily solve such problems, my dear students. Let us take the model question number paper 3. Many of you did mistake in it. Therefore, I have focused only on tough chapters, tough topics. Look at here. Model question number 3. A straight highway leads to the foot of the tower as shown in the figure. A straight highway leads to the tower as shown in the figure. A person standing at the top of the tower observes a car at the point C. A person is sitting, observes a car at a point C with angle of depression of this. Here is the observer, here is the observer. He observes it, write the car. Car is here initially, car is here. Okay. Depression is 60 degree, which is moving away from the foot of the tower. What is the direction? Foot of the tower. In this direction, car is moving. From this point, it is moving away foot of the tower with a uniform speed. What do you mean by uniform speed? Speed will not change. 6 seconds later, after 6 seconds, car is found to be, the angle of depression of the car is found to be 30 degree. Means as it goes away, angle of depression decreases. Then it will reach, after 6 seconds, it will reach which point? The B. Find the time taken by the car to reach the point B from the foot of the tower. From the foot of the tower to reach here, what is the time taken you are asked to get? Then find the distance between the top of the tower and the point B. AB you have to find out. Okay. Let us analyze the problem carefully. Distance traveled by the car from the starting point towards the tower is 6 seconds. What is the distance? This distance is 6 seconds. BC. Distance traveled by the car after 6 seconds towards the tower, CD. This is CD. We know that speed is given by distance upon time, right? Velocity is given by S upon T, right? To get the distance covered, you can take V into T. Okay. The speed of the car is calculated using the distance BC and time, 6 seconds. Using speed distance CD, the time taken to reach the foot can be calculated. Now observe here. This is 30 degree because observe that These two are alternate angles. This angle ABC will be 30 degree. This angle will be 60 degree. Okay. Look at here first of all in right angle triangle ABD. Right? What is tan 30? Observe carefully. ABD. These are the alternate angle. Parallel lines. Here horizontal. Observe. And here parallel lines. Here this is 60, then this is 60. As you come closer, the angle of elevation increases. And in this triangle ABD, tan 30 is equal to AD upon BD. AD is opposite, BD is here. Okay. Tan 30 is 1 by root 3 AD upon BD, right? And this BD becomes equal to AD root 3. BD, where is BD? BD becomes equal to AD root 3. Similarly, in triangle ACD, let us take a tan 60, which is opposite AD upon CD. What is tan 60? Root 3. You can take AD is equal to CD root 3. Call it as equation 2 for these two, you will get half. From 1 and 2, what is the BD is equal to? BD can be written as BC plus CD, BC plus CD. Are you getting me? Because what is BD is equal to? BD is equal to BC plus CD. Are you getting me? From 1 and 2, what you can write? AD is a CD root 3. I will write carefully. You are not getting it understood here. 3 from 1 and 2. This is equation 2. This is equation 1. You can put the AD value CD root 3 here to get BD. CD root 3 into root 3. What is root 3 into root 3 is? Root 3 into root 3 is, you will get a 3CD. Therefore, BC plus CD is equal to 3CD. Therefore, BC is equal to 3CD minus BC is equal to, take CD to the right. Those are not understanding there. Take CD to the right, because plus CD comes around minus CD. 3CD minus 2CD CD becomes 2CD. Therefore, BC is equal to 2 times CD. You will get half marks to it. Let us move on to the last step now. Distance traveled by the car from the starting point towards, again I have given the diagram from the starting point towards the tower is 6 seconds. Speed of the car is a distance upon time. Distance upon time is BC upon 6. Getting me? What is BC is a 2CD. 2 1s are 2 3s are. CD upon 3 will get half mark. Speed of the car will be CD upon 3 meter per second. Distance traveled by the car from the point C towards the tower is CD. Towards the tower is equal to CD. Time to cover the distance is given by CD by 3 meter per second. Time will be given by distance upon top and CD upon CD becomes CD cancels. And the denominator root 3 goes to numerator, you will get 3 seconds. Therefore, time taken is 3 seconds. I hope you got the answer. Move on to the last question. Question number 4, 4 marks. A building AD, observe, what is the building here? This is the building AD. Identify, draw the diagram. A building AD and a tower BE. What is B is? BE is tower. Draw the diagram. If diagram is not given. Standing vertically on a level ground as shown in the figure. From the top of the building, a drone travels for 10 seconds and reaches the top of the tower. From the top of the building, a drone travels for 10 seconds, reaches the top of the tower, and it is traveling and reaches, tower along the straight line AB with an angle of elevation 30 degree or return 30 degree. Draw a horizontal line AC so that you will get angle of elevation. The angle of elevation from the bottom of the building to the top of the tower is 60 degree. Angle of elevation from the bottom of the building to the top of the tower is 60 degree. And the distance of BD between them is 10 root 3. 10 root 3 is given. Find the height of the building, question mark. Height of the building, height of the tower is asked, and the speed of the drone. 3 questions are asked. Very interesting questions, my dear students. Now, in right angle triangle BDE, BDE, you can take sine 60 is equal to, so that you can get BD now, right? Which one is sine 60 opposite upon hypotenuse, which is B upon 10 root 3. Sine 60 is root 3 by 2, B upon 10 root 3. Now you cross multiply. What do you get here? You get BE is equal to, already on the left hand side you have root 3 by 2 into, if you take a 10 root 3, look at here, 2 ones are, 2 5s are, I will clarify you, root 3 into root 3 becomes what? 3 into 5 becomes what? 15 meter. Therefore, BE length is, what is BE? Height of the building you got. BE length was asked, height of the tower, sorry, what do we consider? Height of the tower is asked, height of the tower you got it now, 15 meter, the height of the tower you got. Then in right angle triangle BDE, in right angle triangle BDE, now cos 60 is equal to adjacent upon hypotenuse, DE upon BD. DE cos 60 is 1 by 2, DE upon root 3, do cross multiplication now. Now you will get DE is equal to 1 by 2 into 10 root 3. 2 ones are, 2 5s are. Answer will be how much? 5 root 3. DE will be 5 root 3. Right? Then automatically AC becomes what? 5 root 3. I hope you understood, my dear students. Meter. Next. In a right angle triangle ABC, what is tan 30 is equal to opposite upon hypotenuse. That is BC upon AC is how much? 5 root 3. AC, just now you got it as 5 root 3. And tan 30 is 1 by root 3, BC upon 5 root 3. Now you can cancel root 3, take it to the right, you will get BC is equal to 5, meter. Then what is CE length? What is C is equal to BE? Is it not BE minus BC? If you subtract BE minus BC, you will get what? C. You will get what? 10 meter. Then what is AD is equal to? Where is AD? AD is equal to C is equal to. This you got it as CE, you got it as 10 meter. Then automatically this will be what? 10 meter. Now you got the height of the building. Second problem is solved. For that you will get a half marks. In right angle triangle ABC, again sine 30 degree is equal to opposite upon adjacent. BC upon AB, 5 upon, what is the BC length is? BC length is, sine 30 is 1 by 2, BC length is 5. I think you got a BC length. Yes, sir. BC length, here it is 5 meter, BC length is 5 meter. You can write as 5 upon AB. Sin 30 is 1 by 2, cross multiply will get 10 meter. Therefore, AB is equal to how much? 10 meter. Drone speed will be 10 by 10. That is 1 upon 10 meter per second. Distance covered upon time taken. What was the question there? Speed of the drone, D, distance covered upon time taken. Look at here. AB is equal to 10 meter. CE is equal to 10 meter. The speed will be distance covered upon time taken, because it is traveling how many seconds? After traveling how many seconds it is reaching? 10 seconds. Where it is? 10 seconds. Right? Drone travels at 10 seconds. So therefore, observe here, you know that speed is given by, or velocity is given by distance covered upon time taken. The distance is, AB distance is 10 meter, and the drone is traveling for 10 seconds. Therefore 10 cancels. Your answer should be 1 meter per second. You will get a full 4 marks, my dear students. So that's all about this. Let us take another very important chapter. You will get only one question from this for 5 marks. Generally appears some Very important, 5 marks, 38 question will appear. Let us quickly recap. Some questions will also appear. The weightage. Before that, we will revise all the formulae. First of all, we take cuboid. Cuboid. Length, breadth, height. Okay. Lateral surface area means only leaving top and bottom. You will get 2 times h into L plus b. Total surface area, you know that 2 into bracket LB plus BH into HL, learnt in the 9th standard only. Volume of this cuboid will be length into breadth into height. Generally, surface area will be in square units, like a square centimeter, meter square, write units properly. Volume will be in a cubic meter, cubic centimeter, carefully. Next, cube. What is the lateral surface area? Except top and bottom, every side is a square. Therefore, top and bottom, if you will get a lateral surface area 4a square, total surface area 6a square. Square units means if it is meter, meter square. If it is centimeter, use centimeter square. Volume of the cube will be a cube, centimeter cube or meter cube. Then cylinder, curved surface area of the cylinder, you remember it is 2 pi r h. Total surface area, top and bottom you have to add, you will get 2 pi r into r plus h. And these will be in square units, like centimeter square and meter square. And volume will be in a meter cube or centimeter cube. Volume of the cylinder is pi r square h cubic units. You studied in the 9th standard your applications here. And recall cone also. Cone. The slant height, base radius is, if it is r, h is height. By applying Pythagoras theorem, you can get the slant height L is given by root of r square plus a square. Curved surface area is given by pi r L. Total surface area will be pi r into r plus L, or pi r L plus curved surface area plus base area, which will be pi r into L plus r. Then volume will be one third of the volume of the cylinder, that is 1 by 3 pi r square h, having same height and same base radius. About sphere, you know that the sphere, total surface area of the sphere is 4 pi r square units. Volume of the sphere is 4 by 3 pi r cube. Curved surface area of the hemisphere is 2 pi r square. Right? Total surface area will be 3 pi r square. Volume will be half of the volume is 2 by 3 pi r cube units. Important connections: cone and hemisphere, ice cream; cylinder and hemisphere, capsule; volume and volume conversion, liquid to solid. Use pi 3.14. Identify shape first. Check units properly. Convert them properly. Check units properly. Convert before applying formula. Applications. We'll take definite examples and try to understand. From 5-mark question, 38 question from model question number 1. Only I am taking 5-mark questions. A hollow solid is made by placing a cylinder over an inverted cone. Here is an inverted cone and cylinder is placed above it. The radius of the cylinder and the cone are 7 centimeter. Radius is also 7 centimeter. You can observe this one is here, and this one is the solid heights are 12 centimeter. Height of the cylinder is 12 centimeter and 9 centimeter respectively, and base radius will be, both of them will have the same radius, 7 centimeter. The solid is filled with water up to the 2/3 the height of the cylinder, 2/3 of the height of the cylinder, no problem. Find the amount of water in the solid. Calculate the amount of water required to fill a solid completely. Let us look at the diagram again and analyze. Volume of the water inside the solid now is given by volume of the cone plus volume of the water in the cylinder. So, what is the volume of the cone? 1 by 3 pi r square height of the cone, 2 by 3 pi r square height of the cylinder. For writing this, you will get 1 mark. You know that 1 by 3 pi, what is the radius? 7 square. Height of the cone, here it is. You see the height of the cone. Okay? Height of the cone. This is height of the cylinder. This is height of the cylinder. I hope you are getting me. Okay. 1 by 3 pi r square, 7 square into height of the cone is 9. Then 2 by 3 pi r square, 7 square, height of the cylinder is 12. And 1 by 3 pi, 49. I think it is common. Yes. You are left with 9 here. You are left with what? 2 into 12. 1 by 3 pi 49 is common. And you can simplify this. 1 by 3 into pi is 22 by 7, 49. And in the bracket you will get 12 to the 24. 24 plus 9 is 33. You can cancel, right? 1 by 3. 7 ones are 7 sevens are 7 into 33. 3 ones are 3 11s are 11 sevens are 77. 77 into 22. 22 into 77. If you multiply, you will get a 1694 centimeter cube, because this is the total volume. Volume of the water inside the solid. Amount of water required to fill it completely, because 2/3 is already filled and 1/3 of the volume of the cylinder. Therefore, this will be 1/3 of the volume of the, that is cylinder, will be pi r square h of the cylinder. 1 by 3 pi 22 by 7 r square 7 into 7. You can cancel 7 and 7. Then 3 ones are 3 fours are. You will get 22 into 22 into 28. 28 2s are 56, carry 5, 28 to the 56, you will get 61. 616 centimeter cube will be the correct answer. And or you will be given with the one choice here. A vessel is in the form of a inverted cone. Yes, you can see the inverted cone. Of height 8 centimeter, half height 8 centimeter, and radius of 5 centimeter. The vessel is filled with water up to the brim. And when 100 lead shots, spherical lead shots of same size are dropped in it, 1/4 of the water from vessel flows out. 1/4 of the water, 1/4 of water flows out. This is according to Archimedes principle. Okay, 1/4 of the water flows out. Find the radius and volume of each lead shot. Okay. See the diagram. Again, I have given here for your reference. Volume of the water displaced is volume of 100 lead shot. This is according to Archimedes principle. Whenever a substance is added, it will displace the water equal to the volume of it. Volume of the substance added to it. Therefore, volume of 100 lead shots is equal to 1/4 of the volume of the cone. Therefore, 100 into volume of the lead shot, each volume is equal to 1/4 of the volume of the cone. 100 into what is the volume of the lead shot? Pi by 3 pi of r s cube is equal to 1 by 4 into 1 by 3 pi r square h. R is radius. This is the radius of the sphere. Never get confused. Okay. Now pi r square h. This is the h is 8. Now let us substitute the value. We are interested in rs cube. What they have done, let us try to understand. rs cube. rs cube. Radius we want. It is kept as it is, right? And you take 4 by 3 to the right. Already you have on the right side you have 1 by 4. Already you have 1 by 4 into 1 by 3 pi r square h, 1 by 3 pi r square h into 3 by 4 pi. Observe, 3 by, this one is 3 by 4 pi into 100. Are you getting me? That is 4 pi. 4 pi into 100 was in the numerator. Here it comes, it becomes denominator. 3 was in the denominator. Here it comes to the numerator. Now you can cancel 3 and 3. Right? You are left with r square here. Even pi and pi is also cancelled. Observe carefully. 4 4s are 16. R square into h. 16 into 100. What is height of the cylinder is 8. Radius is 5. 5 square becomes 25. 25 1s are 25 8s are 200. You will get 20 cancels. 2 1s are 2 8s are. rs cube is equal to 1 by 2 cube. 1 by 2 means radius is equal to 1 by 2. Radius of each lead shot is 0.5 centimeter. Volume of each lead shot is 4 by 3 pi r cube. Observe the marks distributed. Up to this you will get 2.5 marks. So remaining 2.5 marks, remaining 2 marks will be given for this. 4 by 3 pi s cube. 4 by 3 pi is 22 by 7. 1 by 8. You can cancel 4 1s are, 4 2s are, right? Remaining things we will see in the, you can observe what you get. That will be 2 ones are 2 11s are. Are you getting me? Volume of each lead shot. What you are getting here? 11 ones are 11, 3 sevens are 21 centimeter cube. Even if you write, you will get full marks. Right? So that is the answer. So move on to the model question number 2. From a wooden cylinder of height 18 centimeter and diameter 9 centimeter. A hemisphere and a cone having the same radius as that of the cylinder are carved out. Very, very important, dangerous question. Carved out. As shown in the figure. They are carved out. If the height of the cone is 12 centimeter, this is the height. I'll draw the diagram. Okay, this will be the... Okay. If the height of the cone, this is the center of the hemisphere. If the height of the cone is 12 centimeter, then find the cost of painting the solid formed at the rate of 2 rupees 50 paise per square centimeter. You have to find out. This is a problem on surface area. Let us look at the diagram, analyze it. Diameter of the cylinder is 7 centimeter. Is the diameter given? Diameter of the cylinder, diameter 7 centimeter. Radius will be half of it. It will be 3.5 centimeter. For this, you will get half mark. Radius of the cylinder, radius of the cone, I told you this is center. Okay, I will draw it neatly. Okay. Okay. So this particular radius of the cone is equal to radius of the hemisphere. All of them will have the same radius r, which is equal to 3.5 centimeter. Height of the cone is 12. This is the height of the cone is 12 centimeter. Slant height of the cone is given by very slant height L. This base radius is 3.5 centimeter. This height is 12. Using formula root of h square plus r square, 12 square plus 3.5 square, 12 square is 144, 35 square is 12.25, 156.25, square root will be 12.5 centimeter. Therefore, slant height of the cone you get 12.5 centimeter, 12.5 centimeter. Now the problem is total surface area of the solid is curved surface area of the cylinder plus inner curved surface area of the cone, because only inner curved surface area, because it is removed. This is cut off. This is totally cut. Are you getting me? And this portion is also cut. Observe carefully. Plus inner curved surface area of the cone and inner curved surface area, this area, if you the hemisphere. For writing this, you will get half marks. Write the formula. Curved surface 2 pi r h and curved surface area of the cone is pi r l, and inner curved surface area is 2 pi r square. Pi r is common. You are left with 2h plus l plus 2r. Substitute the value. 22 by 7, 3.5. 2 into height is, the total height is 18 centimeter plus slant height is 12.5 plus 2 into radius is 3.5. So you can cancel now, right? 22 by 7. You are left with 7 into 0.5. 7 5s are 35. 22 into 5, 110 will get 11, and 18 2s are 36, and 12.5, 3.5 2s is 7. You can add them. You get 36 plus 7 is 45. 36 plus 7, 43. 43 plus 12, 55.5. And if you multiply, you will get 610.5 square centimeter. Total surface area of the solid is 610.5 centimeter square is to be painted now. Cost of the paint is 2.5 per square centimeter. If you multiply it with 610.5, you will get 1526 rupees. 1526.25 will be the final answer. I hope you understood the calculations, my dear students. A solid tie, or you will be given with a choice here. A solid tie is made by joining a right circular cone of height 12 centimeter of height 12 centimeter. Okay, to a hemisphere of a base radius 3.5. A toy is immersed in a cylindrical glass vessel completely filled with water as shown in the figure. Yes. If the diameter of the cylinder is 14 centimeter, this is the diameter of the cylinder. 14 centimeter means its radius will be how much? 7 centimeter. Is equal to the height of the toy. If the diameter of the cylinder is equal to the height of the toy, total height of the toy, then find the water left in a cylinder and also find the total surface area of the toy. Okay, fine. Let us take the problem now. Height of the cone is 12 centimeter. I have given the diagram again for your reference here. Radius of the cone will be radius of the hemisphere will be same. This one will be same 3.5. Slant height is equal to root of r square plus l square, which is 3.5 square 12 square, and you will get 3.5 square 12.25, 144, root of 156.25 is a perfect square of 12.5. Therefore, slant height is 12.5. You got it. Radius of the cylinder is capital R. Radius of the cylinder we have taken it as capital R. This is capital R is equal to 7 centimeter. Height of the cylinder is 12 plus this is radius plus 3.5. This gives you total height. This total height of the cylinder. Total height of the cylinder is capital H. This will be 12 plus 3.5 is 15.5 centimeter. This one is 15.5 centimeter. 15.5 centimeter. Radius of the cylinder is 7 centimeter. Volume of the cylinder is pi r square h. Pi is 22 by 7. R square is 7 into 7. H is height is 15. Height of the cylinder. Height of the cylinder is 15.5. 7 cancels. If you multiply this one, you will get 2387 centimeter cube. Okay. Next, volume of the toy. Volume of the toy will be volume of the cone plus volume of the hemisphere. Volume of the cone plus volume of the hemisphere. Volume of the cone will be 1 by 3 pi r square h plus 2 by 3 pi r cube is volume of this particular hemisphere. If you take 1 by 3 pi r square common, you are left with h plus 2r. Substitute 1 by 3 pi is 22 by 7. R square is 3.5 into 3.5. Your height is 12 and 2 times radius is 3.5. You can cancel 7 on 7.5. You are left with, if you multiply this one, 22, 3.5. If you multiply 1 by 3, 22, 11. 11 into 3.5 will be 38.5. 11 into 3.5. 11 5 is 55, carry 5, 11 is 33, 38.5. It's correct. 38.5. And in the bracket, you are left with 12 plus 2 into 3.5 is 7. 12 plus 7 is 19. You get 731.5 upon 3. And on cancellation, you will get 243.83 centimeter cube. For this, you will get that is a total volume here. Amount of water spilled out. Volume of cylinder minus volume of the toy. Right? And that is given by 2387 minus 243.83. If you subtract, you will get 2143.17 centimeter cube. Total surface area means curved surface area of the cone. Curved surface area of the cone plus curved surface area of the hemisphere. Tie. Curved surface area pi rl 2 pi r square 22 by 7, r is 3.5, l is 12.5 plus 2 into pi is 22 by 7 plus 3.5, 3.5. And if you simplify this, you will get 137 point, this thing 7 1s are 7.5s are 22 into 0.5 will be 11. If you multiply this with 12.5, 137.5 you will get. And here 7 1s are 7.5s are, right? If you multiply this with 11, you will get 77. And final answer will be 214.5 centimeter square. So this is how You can solve the problem, my dear students. We'll see model question number 3. Last two model papers are remaining. The two solid cones of radii equal to the base radius. Two solid cones of radii equal to the base radius of the cylinder are hollowed out from it as shown in the figure. The ratio of the volumes of the cones is 2:1. The diameter and height of the cylinder are 6 and 21 cm respectively. The diameter and height of the cylinder is 6 cm and 21 cm respectively. Find the height and volume of the cones. Height and here it is the height. This is height, h. This is small h. Height and volume of the cones. Also find the volume of the remaining portion of the cylinder after the cones are hollowed out. Let us study the problem in detail here. It's a 5 marks question. Carefully study, my dear students. Don't become panic. Study with a cool mind. Radius of the cone is equal to 6/2. This is a diameter 3 cm. Radius of the cone. Okay. Radius of the cone A. This is cone A. Radius of the cone B is also equal to 3 cm. 6/2. Let the height of the cone A be h1. Height of the cone A be h1. Cone B be h2. Then the height of the cone B will be 21 minus total length is 21, and you have to subtract from it the h1. You get 21 minus h1. Interesting. Volume of the cone A will be 1/3 pi r cube h1. R cube is radius is 3 cube. 3 pi h1 cubic centimeter. You will get half marks for this. Volume of cone B is equal to 1/3 pi r cube 21 minus h1. You get 3 pi into 21 minus h1. You get 21 3s are 63 pi minus 3 pi h2 centimeter cube. You will get half marks. Given volume of cone A is to volume of cone B is equal to 2:1. So volume of cone A is equal to 2 times volume of cone B. That is 3 pi r h1 is equal to 2 into volume of the cone B, because they are in the ratio 2:1. Are you getting me? Okay. 3 pi h1. And you take a 6 pi h1 to the left, you will get the 6 pi h1, 3 pi h1, 9 pi h1. You will get 126 pi. h1 is equal to 126 upon 9. You get 3 3s are, 3 4s are, 2s are, 42/3 centimeter. h1 is 41. Then height of the B will be how much? 21 minus 14 will be 7 centimeter. Volume of the cone will be 3 pi r square. H1 is 42/3. Just now you got the h1 is 14 centimeter. 3 pi. What is the volume of the cone A? Where is volume of the cone A? Volume of the cone A. 3 pi h1. 3 pi h1. What is h1 is? h1 is, yes, it is 42/3. 42/3. Simplify 3 3 cancels. 7 1s are 7 6 are. That is 1 6 2s are 12, carry 1, 6 to 12 to 132 centimeter cube. You will get half marks for this. And from 1 volume of cone B will be equal to volume of cone A/2. 132/2 will be 66 centimeter cube. Volume of cylinder is pi r square h. R is 3 centimeter, h is 21 centimeter. Volume of the cylinder is 22/7 into 3 square into h is 21. You will get 7 1s are 7 3s are. You will get on 9 3s are 27. On multiplication you will get 594 centimeter cube. Volume of remaining portion is volume of cylinder minus volume of the cone A minus volume of the cone B. And you have to find out the remaining area. Remaining area is this after removing that. Therefore, you have to take a total volume of the total volume of the cylinder minus subtract the volume of the cone and volume of this thing. 594 minus 132 66. You will get 396 centimeter cube. For this you will get full 5 marks, my dear students. A rectangular wooden block has a length for 40 centimeter, length 40 centimeter, breadth 30 centimeter, breadth 30 centimeter. This is breadth B. This is the length. And height 7.5 centimeter. From this block, A cone of radius 10 centimeter is drilled out as shown in the figure. Find the volume and surface area of the remaining solid. Easy question, my dear students. Observe. So this length is equal to 40 centimeter and breadth is 30 centimeter, height is 7.5 centimeter. Radius of the cone is 10 centimeter, height of the cone is 7.5 because this is the same height. This is the same height. 7.5 centimeter. Volume of the cuboid will be length into breadth into height 1 by 3. Volume of the cone is 1 by 3 pi r square h. Volume of the remaining solid is volume of the cuboid minus volume of the cone. Easy question. Length into breadth into height. Substitute 40 into 30 into 7.5 and 1 by 3. Pi will be 22 by 7. R square is 10 into 10 because the radius is 10 centimeter into height is 7.5. Simplify. What you get here is 4 3s are 1200. 1200 into 7.5 you will get 9000 and you can cancel now. So 3 1s are, you can cancel 3 2s are 6, 3 5s are 15. If you multiply and simplify you will get 785.7. On subtracting you will get 8214 centimeter cube. You will get the volume of the remaining solid. So slant height, this is a slant height, is given by h square plus r square. Height is 10 square and r square is 7.5 square. You will get 156.25 which will be 12.5 centimeter. And the surface area of the remaining solid is the total surface area of the cuboid plus a curved surface area of the cone, because this is a curved surface area is remaining, minus this circle will be there, that pi r square is to be subtracted. Total surface area of the cuboid will be 2 into LB into BH into HL plus pi RL pi r square, and you can take a pi r common here. You are left with L minus R. 2 into LB 40 into 30 plus BH 30 into 7.5 plus HL 7.5 into 40 plus pi is 22 by 7, R is 10, L is 12.5 minus 10. For this you will get half marks. And you can multiply 4 3s are 1200 minus plus 30 into 7.5 is 225 plus if you multiply this you will get 300 plus 22 by 7, 12.5 minus 10 is 2.5. On simplification you get 3450 and subtract it, you will get 3529 centimeter square approximately. That is the surface area of the remaining solid. That is the question. Let us move on to the last problem of this video, my dear students. Probably a solid is made by joining a cylinder, a hemisphere and a cone of equal radii as shown in the figure. The height of the cylinder is 6 meter. Height of the cylinder is 6 meter. This is the height of the cylinder, 6 meter. And the total height of the solid is 13 centimeter. Okay. Here the hemisphere. This is the cone. Okay. If the volume of the cylinder is 3 times the volume of the hemisphere, then find the surface area of the solid and see the problem. Volume of the cylinder is given by 3 times volume of the hemisphere. 3 pi r square h. It is given that in the problem it is given that volume of the hemisphere is, see, volume of the hemisphere is 3 times the volume of the hemisphere. Volume of the cylinder is, it is given, volume of the cylinder is 3 times volume of the hemisphere. What is the volume of cylinder is pi r square is 3 times 2 by 3 pi r cube. Observe, pi cancels, r square cancels, h is equal to what? 3 cancels, h is equal to 2r. Height is 6 centimeter, therefore radius will be 3 centimeter. This radius you got now as a 3 centimeter. And the height of the cone will be, observe, what is the height of the cone? Observe. Height of the cone will be 13 minus, this one is 3. 13 minus 3 plus 3 is 6. Height of the cone is equal to, height of the cone is equal to 13, total 13 minus 6 plus 3. This one is 6, 3. This is 6 meter given. 6 plus 3 is 9. Because height of the cone, you have to subtract. This is also the radius of the hemisphere. 6 plus 3, you will get 4 centimeter. Height of the cone is 4 centimeter. Slant height of the cone is r square plus h square is 3 square plus h square is 4 square. You will get root 25, 5 centimeter. Volume of the solid is volume of the cone plus volume of the cylinder plus volume of the hemisphere. Volume of the cone is 1 by 3 pi r square h plus pi r square h plus 2 by 3 pi r cube. Take a pi r square common, you are left with 1 by 3 h plus if you take pi r square, you will left with h 2 by 3 r, right? If you take r square, 22 by 7, r square is 3 into 3, 1 by 3 into 4 plus h is 6, 2 by 3 into 3, 3 cancels. You are left with 6 plus 2 is 8, 4 by 3, 22 by 7, and after simplification you will get 264 centimeter cube. Surface area of the solid is curved surface area of the cone, then curved surface area of the cylinder, curved surface area of the hemisphere. Pi rl, curved surface area of the cylinder is 2 pi rh, 2 pi r square. You can take pi r common, l plus 2h plus 2r, 22 by 7, r is 3, l is slant height is 5, and 2 into height is 6 plus 2 into r is 3. You will get 5 plus 12 plus 6, 17, 23. If you multiply and simplify, you will get 216.85 centimeter square is the answer. And a rocket is built by combining hollow cylinder and a cone as shown in the figure. Hollow cylinder and a cone. The total height of the rocket is 44 meter. And the diameter and height of the cone are diameter is 6 meter and height of the cone is 4 meter, not clearly printed respectively. Find the cost of installing heat resistant coating on the outer surface of the rocket at the rate of 10,000 per square meter. Easy question, my dear students. You can comfortably solve this. Diameter is 6 means radius will be what? 3. And slant height is obtained. This one is radius will be 3. Slant height will be automatically 5 centimeter, 3, 4, 5. Slant height will be 5 centimeter. Height of the cylinder will be, you have to subtract from 44, this 4. You will get 40 meter. Curved surface area of the rocket will be curved surface area of the cone and curved surface area of the cylinder. Pi rl plus 2 pi rs. Pi r is taken common, l plus 2h you are writing. 22 by 7 into 3, L is h, plus 2 into 40, you will get 85, and on multiplication and simplification you will get 801.43. For this you will get half hour. Cost of installing will be per square meter 10,000. For this much you will get 80 lakhs of 14,300 rupees. If you answer this, you will get a full marks. That's all in this video, my dear students. All the best for your tomorrow exam. You are capable of achieving anything you set your mind to. All the best for your board exam. And after your exam, as I explained you repeatedly, learn, use Vedium's app. And as I explained you earlier, our Salmala, I am working as a mathematics teacher in Salmala English Medium School. There are number of facilities here this time. As I am being this 15 plus year experienced teachers are present in the school. It is present in Attikola, Hanmantnagar, Dharwad, and we take only limited students. More focus will be given on science, maths, and special coaching will be given for 10th standard. I am myself is a coach for more than 30 years, and I am you know that I am the mentor in Vedium's app. On the projector, I will teach them mind maths also, and we are planning to provide printed study material. And very important thing is the topper in the 10th standard will get 25,000 cash prize. Avail the opportunity, my dear students. Circulate among your Dharwad friends, and wish you all the best for your tomorrow exam. After exam, you inform how many questions of my video came here. Wish you all the best once again, my dear students. Bye bye. See you.